What's up, guys? I saw something online this morning that made me raise my eyebrows, and I think it's worth talking about. There's a clip floating around social media of the judge who's presiding over Donald Trump's case in New York talking to a class of law students about his ability as a judge to overrule and override a jury's decision if he believes that the decision that they came to was outside of the realm of what a reasonable jury would conclude. Now, I understand that in anomalous situations, this is a precedent that is needed. However, it's supposed to be fringe. It's supposed to be uncommon, and he talked about it like it was something that was common. He states, "I juries get it wrong often." In this clip, I'm going to show the clip at the end of this. The question you should be asking yourself is, regardless of your political leanings, it's easy to allow for a trial that is unethical and that's highly publicized, that happens to favor your political leanings. It's easy for us to allow for that to go by the wayside because it serves our purposes. But we can't do that. We have to defend an impartial system, because when you're sitting in that seat, or your brother or your mother or your friend, you want a system that is not politically biased, that is not emotionally biased, that is impartial and able to hear you, hear your story, let you plead your case, and then make a decision based off of the facts of the case and not based off of emotional or political leanings. This is a weaponization of our system. And regardless of if you are left, if you're right, if you're center, if you think that this type of trial where we are obviously perpetuating, where political elites are obviously perpetuating a political agenda is ethical, then keep your mouth shut. But if you think that we should have a system where if Donald Trump is guilty of crime, then he should be tried, and he should be tried in a fair court. I agree with that statement. I don't know if he's guilty or if he's not. The point is that the trial should be fair and it should be impartial. Check this clip out. If you think that this is something that's sideways, raise your voice. Talk about it. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to have an opinion that may be a little bit counterculture.
Now, I'm going to say something controversial, even though I'm being taped. Juries get it wrong a lot. That's my own opinion. I do only civil trials, personal injury cases, contract disputes. But I've had situations where, like, oh my heaven's sake, how could they have thought that? Well, I have a tool that I can deal with that. It's called judgment notwithstanding the verdict. I can say there is no possible way that a reasonable jury would have reached that conclusion.